Good morning.
And fear not.
Wow.
Yep.
Man, what a day yesterday was.
I know, right?
Listen, I have never, and no one that I have talked to has ever seen anything like what we had yesterday. At least not in this part of the
Yeah.
country, anyway.
I know. I mean, just because you always hear it happening like more down south. But,
Sure.
I mean,
Sure.
seeing it here, I remember being on my little on that little balcony in my room and just looking out and just seeing the rain.
Yeah.
Just
going this way.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
going horizontal. I'd never
Yeah.
seen that.
Yeah.
And
Oh, listen.
that was just made me in awe. And just the fact of when it was all done, I'd walked up and down the campus. I was seeing trees down. I was seeing debris in that little bayou area.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've never
Sure.
seen something like that before.
Listen, we had mature pine trees here that were bent over so far. I think the tops were touching the ground.
Yeah.
It was crazy. But listen, this is the great thing about it. God is still good.
Exactly.
You know, when you stop and look at it, trees can be cut up, sheds can be rebuilt, roofs can be replaced. God spared us from what could have been. It was not near as bad as what it could have been.
Yeah.
And I hope, I pray that you took just a few minutes yesterday to thank God for bringing us through another storm.
And the fact is that we should really be doing that every single day.
Sure.
Because, like it says in the Bible, we are not promised tomorrow.
And we're brought through a storm every day.
Exactly.
You know, we really are, in some form, fashion, or another. But listen, our fear not this morning. It's good to have you back with us. I know you're enjoying that college thing, but they and I, and we miss you. We really do.
I miss being here.
Yeah, well, we miss you. But I know you're having fun, and I know you're growing and you're learning. Your head's already a little bigger, so you've gotten a little smarter. But anyway, our fear not this morning comes from Matthew chapter 10, verse 26. Listen to this. Therefore, don't be afraid of them, since there is nothing covered that won't be uncovered, and nothing hidden that won't be made known. You know, we've looked at a lot of reasons and a lot of ways to live a fear not life. And each one of those ways and each one of those reasons, listen, they are designed to strengthen our relationship with Jesus Christ. And this one, Declan, is no different. Jesus here, he's talking to the disciples. He's telling them that they will be, not that they might be or that they may be, but that they will be persecuted for teaching and preaching his word, the gospel message.
And we are seeing that so much today.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure we are. Yeah, but Jesus here is telling them, and what he's telling us is fear not. You see, Jesus tells them that they can preach, they can teach the gospel, they can preach and teach the good news, because that's what it's called, with confidence, no matter where they go, no matter who they talk to, because with them when they go, they take with them the truth.
Wow.
You know, like you said a while ago, we're living in a world today that it's really difficult. Yeah. It's not popular
exactly.
to be a Christian.
The Christian people are just always being looked down upon.
Sure.
I mean, from every just about kind of media outlet out there.
Sure.
I mean, it's just in a way frightening.
Sure.
And I guess
sure
it's amazing why we have this fear not.
Yeah, I think it is, because we need to be reminded as we live in this world today, fear not. Listen, you know, today we as believers, we're called intolerant, we're called exclusive, we're called outdated, we're called uncaring, and so much more, like you kind of referred to. And listen, do you know what the world is looking for, but what it doesn't want to hear?
Truth.
Exactly. The world does not want to hear the truth, because you see, when we learn the truth, when we're confronted with the truth, it usually requires one thing, and that's change.
Yeah.
And most people don't like change. So what do with the truth?
They cover it up.
Exactly.
It's because people today, they don't want to see that truth. They don't want to see that God is alive, that He is the Lord of all, because then that kind of takes them out of that position. It takes them out of the ruler of their own lives.
Exactly. So many people today want to deny Christ to live their own life.
Exactly.
Yeah. But you know, listen, no matter, the great thing about it and what Jesus is telling us here is that no matter how much they try, no matter how hard people try, we can fear not because the truth cannot be covered up. That's what Jesus is telling us here, and that's what we need to remember today. Listen, as you start this Friday, as you start the weekend, share your faith, share what Jesus Christ has done and is doing in your life with just one person, just one. And let someone see Jesus living in and through your life as you go through this weekend. Let them see the truth living in you. And as you do, remember this. Fear not.